Well, with that Switch 2 Direct came a lot of great announcements, but after the Switch 2 Direct came some not really great announcements. So, me and my friends gather around today to talk about it and give our thoughts about the Direct and give our thoughts about the stuff after it. So, yeah, here we go. All right, boys. What are we thinking about the Direct? What do you guys rate it? Before we say anything, what are you guys rating it?
Okay, it wasn't bad.
Like rated? Wait,
Yeah,
you said
out
like
of 10.
rated. 9.5.
I give it a 9. Pretty solid 9, yeah.
Yeah, I give it a 9.5.
I have to agree. 9. I'd give it a 9. It was a good Direct. The only thing that wasn't good were some aspects after the Direct, but I can't really blame the Direct for that because it was after the Direct.
Right.
But yeah, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 was because it was laggy when it was live. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but other than that, they had some great announcements. Very excited to talk about that later on. But yeah, I think we're gonna start off with getting the cat out of the bag, which would be some non-family friendly stuff, which would be pricing. Now, the Switch itself, I can get behind. That's a fine price, even though it is $100 cheaper in other countries, more specifically Japan. For here, it's not a bad price, but that I can't say the same for the games. So, you guys want to take it away first before I say anything? Be my
Okay.
guest.
Oh, you're right.
I got it. Okay. I'm about to say some non-family friendly things right now, right? It's gonna be on Nintendo, right? On Nintendo, non-family friendly, right? Why the fuck are the games $80 to $90? Do you see that? Like, dude, like, why are the games $80 to $90, bro? Like, 80 for digital and 90 for physical? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Like, dude, that's like, bro, you're spending an arm and a leg for a fucking game now. Like, for a Nintendo, a first party game. Why? Like, what's going through their heads? And then next thing you know, PlayStation and Xbox, they're gonna hike up their prices next. All the games, every fucking game, every new game is gonna be $80 plus. Now, it's disappointing. But again, it's Nintendo. They're greedy. It's Nintendo. Sauce?
Got anything, buddy?
Yeah, those prices are outrageous. Kind of like what Ryan said. Like it's gonna start off like that. It's gonna like carry over to like the other gaming companies. The $80 for Mario Kart is like kind of blasphemy, but yeah, that's crazy. And then 90 for the physical. That's like almost a whole close to be. That's like almost a whole Ultimate Edition for like a game. Like, no, seriously, like it is. I don't. Yeah, $90, $90 to $80 is crazy. I think even like for Nintendo 70's pushing it, but that's just me though.
Yeah.
Bro, don't get me started on how like for the Nintendo Switch 2 enhanced games, right? They are enhanced. Like, bro, why are we paying extra? You know, it seems like
Wait,
they're like what? I think what, $30? I think I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. But I think they're $30 like for the like if you already have it on your original Nintendo Switch, like both of Zelda games, right?
You have to upgrade it to 30?
What?
Wait, if you have the game already, it's gonna cost an extra 30?
I'm assuming so, because they're just saying you have to have like a whole like you have to upgrade it. I don't know. It's dumb. It's so dumb. It's just greedy.
Bro, meanwhile, I mean, I can understand the $10 upgrades because PlayStation does that.
And I
30?
think it's 30. I'm not for sure. I'm not certain, but
No shot. Oh, I didn't even, I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe they announced that, I just wasn't paying attention. 30 is crazy.
I don't think they said the price exactly, but that's
They just said it
what
was
I.
paid.
Oh. Yeah, 30 is crazy, that's true.
Yeah, the prices are outrageous. I'm not gonna lie, and that's coming from a diehard Nintendo fan. My most favorite game of all time is Nintendo. So, my favorite video game of all time is Mario Galaxy, which is Nintendo. So, I even have a fucking Bowser tattoo. So fucking, Nintendo. I love Nintendo, but the shit they do, man, it's very not consumer friendly. Like, at what point does the general public think, okay, this is too much for a video game and we should stop? I'm gonna stop buying video games. Like, at what point? I feel like $60 was already expensive enough. 70 for PlayStation 5 games was also like kind of enough. If Nintendo had done it to like where like a digital game was $60 and the physical is 70, that would have been fine. But for a base game at $80 digitally and then physically at $10 extra, which is 90, that's insane. That's like, what the hell are you doing? And
plus tax.
huh?
Plus tax. You
Plus
gotta add that
tax,
tax
so-
in.
Yeah.
What tax hits is different.
That, and especially for us here, it's like, so $90 plus like 10%, that's $99. That's $100 right there. And it's gonna, from what I'm seeing, it looks like they're gonna pick and choose what game is gonna be what price and shit, because the new Donkey Kong game is $70 actually. I think, I'm pretty sure
Mm-hmm.
it was
$70.
$70, and Mario Kart World is $80. Unless because this is all rumors actually. The $90 physical, like $10 more expensive, is just a rumor right now. Best Buy only has one listing for Mario Kart up, and it's $80. So that $80 part is true. Nintendo themselves even confirmed it was true. If they're gonna do something like where it's $80 for the digital, and you still pay $80 for the physical, I'm not gonna say that's fine for a price point. I'm just gonna say that's better than what we thought it was gonna be, where it was $90. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that it's better to keep them both at 80 than to make 180 and 190.
Yeah.
What I think that, like I said, what I think they should have done is kept digital games like at 60, and then maybe you can mark the physical up to 70. I feel like that would have been a better approach. But,
Yeah.
like I said before, like I said in the last video actually, they know they can get away with it. So, I think they see that and they're like, yeah, we know we can get away with this. So, and I'm expecting GTA to be minimum 100.
They're gonna charge 100.
Rockstar,
They're
looked
gonna
at-
charge it. They're gonna at first I thought it was like that's pushing it. But after this thing that they told today, they're gonna charge $100.
Yeah. Rockstar,
But they're gonna
okay.
but people are going to buy it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We're talking about GTA 6. People are going to buy it.
GTA 6 is like the most anticipated game ever in history.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Rockstar for sure looked at that and said, "Yo, we can do it now."
Or again, they they actually could like their fans, their customers, and it's priced it at $70.
Yeah, that's true.
But
They could also not
time
spit
will
in our
tell.
faces. Yeah.
Time will tell. Time will tell. Though. Time will tell.
The thing is, what I'm like worried about is, so like, let's say other game companies do this, and so like, let's say you get it like digitally, and it's like 80 now. Like, imagine how much the other editions are gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ultimate Editions, or so Ultimate Editions you normally pay like $100 usually. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's like what 120 probably. Like I don't, it's just
I
that's just like crazy to me.
I can see like 140, 150 damn near for like the ultimate.
Yeah, the
At this
only
point.
time that recently that they did that was Star Wars. That one. If you want the Ultimate Edition, you have to pay 130.
Mm,
Obviously, no one did that.
right.
Like, so I'm just worried that for the people that like want Ultimate Editions and stuff, like they gotta maybe expect that. I don't know. I don't know.
I hope it's only the first party games that they're pulling this kind of stuff with, because if they're charging $80 for Cyberpunk on the Switch, you best believe no
They
one's
can
buying
keep
that.
that.
I'd be
They can
fucking
keep that.
pissed.
They can keep that.
They can keep
Cyberpunk,
that.
I don't
like
think they can do that though. I think about it. I don't think they can do that.
That's
I
It's
not-
not their
mean,
game.
I don't think so
even if
either, but I
they-
think like if they
Yeah,
do that somehow, then they could keep it at
it's
that
not
point.
because dude, Cyberpunk is like you can get Cyberpunk for like $10, possibly even $5. Same with Final Fantasy VII. So yeah,
Well, I wouldn't say that low, but
Yeah, I don't think.
but
well,
you can get it cheap though. You can get those.
I
games
get
for
what you're
cheap.
saying. You can get it cheap, but
I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying like, you can get it for cheap.
yeah, that's true.
Oh. Oh yeah, and for physical games, right? The cartridges don't have any art on them, and on top of that too, it's just like what, a blank. Or what we've seen is
I think
that
those are just
the
placeholders. There's no way, because we've already seen box art, so
right.
I doubt that. I
Yeah,
think it's just placeholders.
I'm hearing all different types of things with the physical Switch
That I
games.
think.
So,
I think it's just placeholders. I think that's just placeholders.
Mhm. And then what's it called for like the physical, right? Like you place it in like, well you place the cartridge thing in, right? Cartridge in, and then you have to download like the game from the internet and stuff. It's just like
Well,
going digital?
some, not all, only some. But I think that's gonna come into play with like bigger games like Cyberpunk, Street Fighter, Elden Ring. I think it's gonna be for those big ass games. I think that's what it's gonna be, because a cartridge can only hold so much
So much.
storage, and companies have to take account of how much data they want to use on the cartridge and how much they want to use it digitally.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
So I'm assuming first party games probably won't have it, like Mario Kart World. Well, it said Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong is not gonna have it, but I
probably
think
not.
Street Fighter does have it, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be for Cyberpunk. It's gonna be for like those big games.
Oh, like so
I think that's
technically
where
kind of-
everyone's confused. Everyone thinks it's gonna be like on every cartridge. It's not. I think it's just for those bigger games. Because we've seen this kind of stuff before. We've seen like for the original Switch where we get a game case and there's a giant white banner on the top that says internet download required, because there's only so much of that game stored into the cartridge that you have to download the rest via internet. Excuse me. So I think that's where everyone's getting confused. That I think everyone's getting confused by.
Hmm.
I think it's just for the bigger games. I don't think first party games, are gonna do that.
Right.
Going back
I do have a question. Oh, sorry.
No,
No,
you're
you
good,
can
you're
go. You
good.
can go.
Go.
No, I was just curious. I was curious as small specifically because I know you and I, we both are physical collectors.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm just curious. Like, how do you feel about like Nintendo specifically? Like, if like for certain first party games, it's like a pattern. Like, how do you feel about getting it?
Like, what do you mean?
So does it hold does the price kind of hold you back from would the price hold you back, be like, dang, like I might get digital just to pay cheaper like this time, or you know
For
you kind of get
now-
what I'm asking?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. For now, I'm gonna say no, but I don't. I don't know. I really don't,
That's right.
because I do like the red cases and the red cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I hate about the box art though is the border for the logo for the Switch 2 is too big for no reason.
It's too big, way too big.
You're telling me that rinky dinky logo is gonna take up the whole top? You couldn't just move it to the right or something? You couldn't do that?
Right.
But I think I just think the border is too big for no reason. They could have taken that logo and instead of putting it on the left, they could have put it on the right or in the bottom, like something else.
Yeah, no.
Not the whole top. It did not need the whole top.
I wouldn't mind if they used kind of the same formula that they did with the regular Switch.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make it in the corner. I wouldn't mind that.
Hell yeah, like I said, put it to the right or something. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
here.
I wouldn't
It
mind
was on
that.
this side. Put it on this side.
Mhm.
Make it different. It'll have a giant 2 on it. We can tell the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
You did not need the whole border, and it's going to be in a red cape. So,
hmm
going back to pricings, if Nintendo does charge like $80 for like Metroid Prime or Pokemon or Tomodachi Life, I feel like that's just a dick move. Honestly, I feel like that's a dick move.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
It just feels like a dick move, but
It does, but I think they're still gonna charge
60.
60 because those are still Nintendo Switch 1 games. So it's kind of like let's say if they did charge 80, you're basically paying for what am I trying to say? Like you're basically paying really expensive for like for your older console for like the you know. I think they would charge 60. I don't know. For Metroid and Pokemon specifically, I think it's still gonna be 60.
That's
But
right.
I don't know. Only time will tell.
There's my only thing with that. If Nintendo, if you do have the audacity to charge me more for Pokemon Legends, if I see a single stutter on that bitch, I'm crashing out, okay? Even if it was an accidental stutter, I promise you I'm crashing out.
Yeah.
I promise
that's the thing
you.
too, like that's the thing too with these games, like you're paying so much.
If I find
And
one stutter
games-
on that game for the Switch 2 edition and they charge me more, if I see a single stutter, I'm losing it.
That's the problem. Yeah, you pay so much for these games, and 90% of the time these games either they don't give you the full thing, or there's always some type of glitch. So it's kind of like you have to speak with your wallet. I paid $60 for Pokemon every time it came out, and there's always been a problem. But like it's just so it's like I don't. That's why the prices are ridiculous too, because you're basically paying for something that can possibly be A, not finished, B, something wrong, glitchy, something. That's why I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Like, Nintendo, I love you. I know you don't love me. You like to spit on my face and slap me. I get it. But come on now. That's a little $80 and $90 is a little excessive for a base game. For a base game.
Right.
Yeah, it's not even
Ridiculous. Like,
it's not even a
not even
collector's
deluxe.
edition. Yeah, not even the deluxe.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Dude, but like my thing is though, it's like, dude, like let's say like they drop like a new Mario game and they have a collector's edition. God, I don't even imagine how much they're gonna charge for that.
How much did we pay for our Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition? We paid like $140, no?
I dropped one.
No, $130. Okay, $130 plus tax, yeah.
It was $130.
It was $130.
Yeah.
I
But
forgot
that-
how much I paid for my Xenoblade though. I think it was $120 actually.
Was that the only
Yeah.
collector edition that I got? Oh yeah, because they don't really. That was the only one I really cared about. They don't drop too many.
The Bayonetta collector's it's
Oh.
not really a collector's edition. It was just 3.
That one wasn't bad. That one was like what 90, right, or 100?
Yeah,
Like
because all you
90
got
to
was 3
Wasn't
empty game
bad.
cases and an art book. Really, that's all you got.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I wanted to play Fire Emblem, but I know they had a collector edition for that, but that wasn't bad. The price wasn't bad either.
I think that was 90.
Yeah, like that wasn't bad.
I think with the way Mario Kart World is and how big of a game it is, I think they're gonna pick and choose depending on how big what game is. They're gonna charge more. I don't know. Because they did that with Tears of the Kingdom. It was like a highly anticipated game. It was a big game. They charged $10 extra, which was, you know, I get it.
That's fine.
PlayStation 5 was charging $70, but like, come on.
But for the Switch One,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I didn't care about it because, dude, I bought a whole collector's edition. So but still, to the people that didn't get it, I'm like, that's
Hmm.
for Nintendo, that's kind of pushing it. I was talking about the Switch One, so you know, it's
Hmm.
like they weren't up there with the big dogs yet, you know.
Hmm. And it's also like with like I said before, if they had done like $60 for a digital and $70 for a physical, that would have been way
Yeah, that's
better in my
fine.
opinion.
That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind dropping 70.
The 70s
I do
are
that
that's still a
regularly.
lot.
I do that regularly. I do that regularly. So
Yeah. But I'm hoping they don't pull this kind of shit if they do decide to do remasters and remakes. I hope they keep it like base minimum $60 because they used to charge 50 for
yeah, they
remakes.
don't. Dude, they don't need to remake freaking, I don't know, something from Nintendo, and they don't need to make that $90 to $80.
If the new 3D Mario game is Mario Galaxy 3 or Mario Journeys, I promise you, Nintendo, don't piss me off, please. If you're gonna charge $80, charge $80. That's fine. But for physical, keep it the same price at least. Do that. Because if these rumors are true where it's $90 physically and then $80 digitally, that's insane. The most you can do
Yeah.
to save your reputation right now is keep both the physical and digital games the same price. Keep them both at 80. That's the
Wait, are
best
you-
way to.
You're still getting, well, not Donkey Kong, because Donkey Kong's another story, but you're still getting Mario Kart physical, right?
Yeah, I am. It's a I'm a
Mhm.
physical.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly. I feel you. That, yeah, I'm complaining about the price. I'm most likely still gonna get it.
Yeah. As much
Because
as I like to sit here and
Yeah.
bitch about the prices, I'm still gonna buy it.
Oh yeah, I did the same with Pokemon. I'll complain about Pokemon, but I'll still buy it.
And this is exactly why Nintendo knows they can get away with it, because people are still gonna buy
They'll
it.
still buy it. Still buy it.
Unless it's something like really blasphemy, like then I know my limits. But yeah,
I
It's
dare
like
you
a
to charge.
Tesla screen.
I dare you to charge me $90 for Hello Kitty Adventure. I dare you. I dare you, Nintendo. Like I said, I love them. I love their games. They drop bangers after bangers. I can't, I'm not defending this one. This one I'm not defending. No matter how much I love them, I can't defend this. Exactly. We all have Switch OLEDs. I can't defend this one. I legitimately can't. The only thing I can defend is the Switch 2 price itself. That's fine. That's a fine price. It's $100.
yeah, I did see a lot of people talking about it. I think it's fair.
Yeah, I think
$100
I mean, I don't
is
mind it. I
more
don't mind
than
it.
the Switch OLED.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
That's
No,
fine.
I don't know.
100. You know, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
$100 more than the
basically.
OLED. And even though it is $100 cheaper, like in Japan and shit, import tax and all that, I get that, but it was still a fine price.
Yeah, I don't mind paying that price. I don't.
The games though,
It's just the physical games for me. That's why, like, I'm probably gonna pick and choose.
Mhm.
Like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, physical, like no doubt.
Yeah,
So it's just for me. It's kind of like you gotta just speak with your wallet,
hmm
just on how bad you want it, and how much and time and how much you love the game. So yeah, that's where I stand with the prices. I'm just picking and choosing.
yeah. And like I said, I'm a Mario diehard till I die. So
Mm.
I love Mario. I'm still gonna pick up Mario Kart World. I'm still gonna play it. It looks great. But we'll talk
Yeah.
about that right now. Right now, we're just getting the bad stuff out the way.
So then,
Yeah, we're just crapping on the price.
I mean, shit. I mean, I think we have a right to complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
on
hope
board on that.
I just hope they make enough, so everyone can get a fair shot.
Can I be 100% with you right now?
Mm.
So,
After what they've been pulling after the direct, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be like, I need this day one. There's still gonna be a shitload. Don't trust me. But there's
You're
gonna be
saying
a
it's gonna be easier to get?
not easier, but there's
not
gonna
easy,
be
no.
a lot of people are gonna be like
Hesitant.
hesitant to buy it.
That's
After,
good.
I think it's
after
true
everything
because we
they
just
pulled.
said like a lot. Because a lot of people don't. I mean, I see more people disagree with the physical game, but like I've seen some complaints about the console price for people.
I
So
think that's the only fair thing.
yeah, no, I'm saying that's fair, but I'm saying like I'm agreeing with you. Like I have seen people complain about it, so I'm agreeing with you. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be easier. I just think it's gonna be like there's gonna be a lot of people who are hesitant to buy it, which is completely understandable. But me, like I said, I'm a Nintendo
Yeah,
fanboy, so I will be getting it, at least attempting to.
yeah, I'm gonna try and get it too. I do have one complaint about the console. Specifically the Mario Kart bundle. They should have put the physical game in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but after seeing what
yeah.
they're doing, I can see
Yeah,
why
no,
they're
no.
not doing it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I don't know. That's just me liking physical games. I just wish they did that instead of giving it digital. But
Or they could have done
it's only
like
like a nitpick.
they could have done like a bundle with the digital game and the bundle with the physical game, where the digital one is 500 and then the physical one is like 510. I think that would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would be 450 for the
520.
Switch. Yeah, 520. Because it'd be 450 for the Switch, and then you pay. No, I say 510 because then you pay. You're only paying $50 for the digital game, so that's $30 off. So
Yeah.
if it is $90, you'd still be paying $60 for the physical.
Mhm.
So I think that would have been better.
Mhm.
But like I said, I'm not Nintendo, so I don't do all that. All right, enough yapping about the price. Let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
Let's not
Yeah.
be Debbie.
Yeah, we were yapping. We were yapping.
That was a good 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Enough of the yapping. We're done with
Yeah.
our daily
That was
dose of
good to get.
yapperoni and
That was good
cheese.
to get.
We're out of here.
Yapperoni and cheese.
Yeah, we're out
That's
of.
that's a new one.
We just sold out of yapperoni and cheese. All right, let's get to the good stuff, shall we? Let's get to the
Alright.
more positive side. You know what? They started off with the banger. Let's start off with the banger. Mario
Yes.
Kart
Yeah.
World.
So fucking good.
It looks so good.
Can I take this one?
Yeah, go.
As like I said from the beginning of the video, I'm probably gonna sound like a broken record right now. I am so excited for this game. This Mario Kart is a really, you could tell it's a big jump from Mario Kart 8 to Mario Kart World. It's a big ass
Mhm.
jump,
No, seriously.
and
Right.
it looks beautiful. It really does. The only thing that's not beautiful is the price. But other than that, the game looks beautiful. An open world Mario Kart, that's new, but that's like badass if you ask me. It's gonna be like the Cars
Yeah.
game, the original Cars game.
Mm.
So, or like Disney Infinity, where you can roam around with McQueen. It's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
gonna be fun. I can't wait. And the fact that the Grand Prix is different now, where you finish a race and then you drive to the next course,
That's so cool.
that's fire as hell. And not only that, you get to grind on rails, you get to wall jump, you get to do multiple tricks in the air now, and they answered my prayers of fucking costumes. I finally get costumes. They did it with Mario
No.
Kart Tour,
Oh.
and I think Mario Kart Tour was like a dip in the water. They were testing it out, and then they finally did it. I get to choose Mario and change his outfit. I get to choose Peach, change her outfit, blah, yada yada yada. And it looks beautiful. It looks amazing.
Oh,
Immaculate. Mwah, chef's kiss. Oh, I can't wait for that game.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire.
The
Oh, it's
open
gonna
world
be so
aspect of it
good.
is gonna be so fire. I hope there's gonna be like a story mode or adventure mode. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. It looks possible. I don't know.
I can see it. I can see it just based off like how it is. I can see it.
I don't know.
But if they don't, I wouldn't trip.
Yeah, I wouldn't be tripping about it either.
Yeah, I wouldn't trip. It's not that deep.
And unless they make you go into free roam to unlock new courses, which would make more sense. Like go into free roam and I don't know, race on this track to unlock the cup or the track, whatever. I think there's gonna be some unlock. There's obviously gonna be unlocking mechanics. Just what those unlocking mechanics are, I have no idea. I am gonna watch the Nintendo Treehouse though tomorrow, so yeah.
I'll wrap that tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Cause I want to see the. Hopefully they show off more Mario Kart. If not, we have a Mario Kart Direct on April 17th, so I'm chilling.
Yeah.
The thing they didn't show in the Switch 2 Direct, which I wish they showed, was the home screen for the Nintendo Switch, the UI, and they didn't show that.
Oh no.
I think that was leaked, wasn't it?
I think it was. I don't know if it's fake or not. I like to. I don't know. Only one way to find out if it's true or not.
I hope they put games.
Well, I
I
think
mean,
in, like,
shit,
the
they
leaked
leaked that
one-
the pre-orders were gonna go up today, but they didn't. But there were some leaks that
Sure.
said April 9th, and those were true.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It could be fake, or it could be real. I could have just seen it, but I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah,
And-
the leak. Like from the leaks, it looks like it looks the same from the Switch One, but
Mhm.
like circular.
Yeah, I
I
know
mean,
what
like-
leak you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We gotta see. Hopefully they showed off in the treehouse. But
Mhm.
yeah, Mario Kart World. They got 24 racers on one on every track, which is cool.
Dude, that is so fire.
Fucking, it's gonna be so chaotic. And we got more characters, a bunch of random characters that you wouldn't have expected to see in a Mario Kart. They got Goombas, they got the penguins, they got the Moo Moos, they got I forgot what those guys were called, but they were like the birds and they had the beaks and they launch you up in Mario Galaxy. I gotta look up their names.
Yeah.
They have I said Goomba already, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have a Goomba, which is funny to me. But yeah, they have a lot of more characters. And hopefully, I say hopefully, but who knows how much they're gonna pay for that, or they're gonna charge for that. If they have DLC in the future with more characters and more courses, if you charge like a booster course pass like $25, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
But if
Yeah,
you're over here and you're gonna
okay.
charge me $40, I'm gonna be pissed.
I need to see what they're. I'll probably buy it. But I'm like, you better offer some good stuff.
Yeah, it better be
For that
like
price.
the bangerest, like fucking. Like you better expand the open world then at that point if you're gonna
No,
charge me that much.
seriously. Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah, they had a lot of characters, a lot of fun potential. Like go on scenic drives with us. Like if we all play together, we can go on a scenic drive, just roam around, fuck around in the Mario Kart world.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, the costumes look great, especially
The
with
costume look right.
you know
Oh, the time trap. The
Yeah.
knockout, the what's it called? The
Oh yeah, the
knockout?
knockout, which is kind of like a battle royale kind of, where like you got to get to the checkpoint, and if you're not before like the other racers place, and if you're like they qualify 7, so if you're the first 7 and you're out of the others, you're knocked out.
Yeah, I like that. That's fire.
It's a fun idea. But like I said, back to the costumes. The costumes look great. That Peach costume looks cool. I think I saw her Yukata outfit in that voice chat trailer. Mario's outfits are cool. The aviator outfit. The one outfit I want the most, I haven't seen yet. I want the Cowboy Wario outfit. If they have the Cowboy
be
Wario,
sick.
that'd be fire.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Because we saw Mariachi Waluigi, which I'm like, that's fire. So yeah, all the outfits look really good. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Probably because Split Fiction was my game of the year already. I don't know if this is gonna top it, but for now, it tops the anticipation for it. Like Split Fiction was my most anticipated game of the year. Now I think it's Mario Kart World.
You want to go, Ryan, or?
Well, I was gonna say like a couple of things. It's not gonna be long. One, the amount of meme potential with this game could be enormous. Like it could be big, man. The memes, I can see memes already.
Yeah.
Like someone launching at it, like someone coming out of just straight nowhere, like cutting in front of someone in the knockout mode, and the dude, he gonna rage or something like that. Oh yeah, you know.
Dude, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
And like, what else do I want to say? Yeah, that it's a big fucking map. It's just a whole. It's like
big.
it reminds me of Zelda, like Breath of the Wild type of map. And you can just drive all around the map without even stopping. It's great. That's great. Yeah, that's.
When we all get the Switch 2, we all gotta hop on a gaming session with this game.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
One more thing. Hopefully they have like some special thing where like if you place first, like they did with Gold Mario and Mario Kart 8. I hope they have like some special thing where like if you place first in every cup in
Yeah, you
whatever
go Gold
CC,
Mario.
you get Gold Mario or like something different. Who knows what that special?
Yeah,
thing
they probably give you something for it. I can see that.
is. Gold Mario was
see
my
it.
main. Gold Mario was
Yeah.
my main.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hyped. Dude, I'm finally getting a new Mario Kart game. After years, I'm hyped. Happy to play with the boys. It looks good. Potentially one of my favorite Mario Karts. I gotta play for myself, but yeah, I'm hyped. Dude, I'm gonna put countless hours into it.
Potentially the
Right.
best Mario Kart.
No, I'm saying like my personal favorite.
Oh no, I get it, but I'm just saying it's also
Yeah.
potentially the best Mario Kart game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. And the costumes, finally. So, and then I'm curious if they're gonna put like, if they do add new characters, which they probably will, like which characters they're gonna put in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because they put Link in Mario Kart 8, so I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna do like other characters outside of Mario.
They could put Ganon in there
Or Kirby.
and Zelda.
Yeah, or Zelda. Like,
No, what can I put Kirby in there really? Because Kirby.
I mean, did you see what kind of Kirby game just got announced?
yeah,
Yeah, I know. So I'm like,
they can put Kirby.
They could put Kirby. They can give him
probably like a DLC. Probably DLC.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They can give him like a little star card. I can see that happen.
Also,
Oh.
just give it to us for free, like a Link. I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah, that too. I did want to say something.
Mm.
I've seen a lot of people have mixed feelings about it, but me personally, I love the new art style. They look very
Well,
They
dude, the
look
art
really
style
good.
slaps.
they
The
look
art style is
very
lovely.
animated.
Switch up,
Yeah, they look very animated and expressive, and
Yeah.
they look really good. They look really
Yeah, the art-
cartoony, and I really like that.
Yeah,
I really
no,
like
it
the way
slaps.
they look. It looks nice. They look very expressive. They look fluid. I really like the
Mhm.
art style. I think the art style is really nice. It's a nice little cute art style.
Right.
At 120 FPS.
Yeah. Going back or not going back to it, but talking about that. I think 120 FPS. I think it's only gonna be first party games and certain third parties.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
Because
Yeah.
there's
I
no
don't see
way,
that happening all the
there
way.
is absolutely no way, unless they prove me wrong, that Cyberpunk is running 120 frames on the.
Oh no,
on the
definitely
Switch.
not. No. I
There
remember,
is
like,
no
45 frames,
way
maybe,
in hell.
60.
I don't know.
60's fine. If you can pull that off, that's fine. But there's no way in hell they're pulling off 120 with Cyberpunk, unless they prove me wrong.
Oh, and the Switch. 120. I mean, sorry. Fortnite. My bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
My bad. Sorry.
That game's gonna
Not
run
Fortnite.
120, I think, right?
Probably
it seems
most
like it would.
likely, yeah. Most likely.
Which would be
it's,
interesting.
I mean, it's Fortnite.
Yeah.
And it supports 4K, so
Yeah.
docked.
that's a-
docked.
Well, the dock,
Yeah,
the
dock.
dock, yeah.
Which is
But,
amazing. It's really
yeah,
good.
it's
That's
good.
lovely.
And it's
Oh,
also
oh.
good that a handheld is 1080p. That's actually really good.
Mhm.
And that's a
Yeah.
nice improvement. Though I will
And-
say, sorry, I don't.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
The one thing I will say though is I'm kind of not sad, but it's like you should have made the screen OLED. But hey, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
It still looks
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It still looks nice.
Yeah.
Unless they come out with the Switch 2 OLED down the line like they did.
Mhm.
Because keep in
Oh,
mind, this
yeah.
is probably going to be the last console we see from Nintendo for like the next 10 years, I would
Decade.
say. Yeah, I'm gonna say
oh,
10
okay, yeah,
years.
no, we're not seeing a new console till we're like pushing 30.
So we have kids or something.
Seriously. Seriously.
But yeah. Anything else?
Yeah,
Chad?
I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Just, I need to secure that game in my pre-orders.
I don't think the game's gonna sell out. I think obviously just
No, yeah, I'm not worried about the game. I just want to secure my Switch.
all right. How about we talk about the Switch 2 console itself and how very toyish, gimmicky it is with the mouse.
Wait, what was the word you used before that?
Toyish.
Oh, toyish.
What do you think I said,
I don't know.
bruh?
I really don't know. I just want to hear you. I'm like, what did he say?
Yeah. Let's talk about the Switch itself. How's that?
Okay.
Now, for those of you who don't know or may not know, Nintendo used to be a toy company, and it kind of shows through their products of like how they use their products, and we like play with them and shit. You could tell like they have some like reminiscence about like their toy company and shit, because they're using like little gimmicks for their consoles that no other company has done. Like with the Wiimote, you literally shake it, point it, blah blah blah, like a wand. And with the Switch 2, I like how they're magnetic now, and they like secure on tight, so people don't just play it and like the shit slips out. So I think that's way better. And the little mouse, the little Joy-Con mouse, I know someone at Nintendo was happy they thought about that, because that's actually pretty cool with especially with games like Metroid Prime and how you're going to be able to use it. It's going to be like you're on a PC but for like Nintendo, you know.
Mhm.
It is a very it's a very cute gimmick, not very necessary yet, at least right now it's not very necessary except for Metroid Prime, but it's cute. Hopefully you get to like scroll through like the web browser and like use the Joy-Con to like navigate it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a what happened?
What if they use this for like for Fortnite and shit? Like,
I mean, hey,
you know,
I
like
mean,
with
shit,
the card and you just mouse.
they can, they really can.
Yeah.
Especially and with Cyberpunk, they can also do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. Huh?
Yeah, they can. I don't know. All I know is that they're gonna use it for Metroid Prime. I'll try it out. It probably won't be my main sort of thing.
All right. Playstyle, yeah.
I'll try it out. But yeah, the Joy Cons are bigger, so the SR and L and the LR buttons are bigger, and I like that. And they're actually metal because they're magnetic, so it's metal buttons, and that's really cool. The control sticks are bigger, and yeah, I just like the way it looks when they attach together.
Like, it looks good, but the Joy-Cons are bigger. Yeah, just like how it looks overall. I mean, I really don't have too much to say about yeah, I really don't have too much to say.
You know what I found cool? I actually found pretty cool. The dock in the back, like especially the back of the dock, right? Because it has the fan, which is cool. But I'm curious as to if it's gonna
I
get
get
louder.
it, cool. Get it?
Yeah, shit. But no, though, like, I do wonder if it's gonna get like loud.
Hate him. Hate him.
I think maybe for like the bigger games like Cyberpunk, I think it'll be like not loud, but you could definitely note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for first party games, I don't see it like getting that.
Yeah. Oh, and the mic in the oh my gosh, the mic on the top of the
Oh yeah, yeah, and it has noise suppression too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh, and the 2 USB-C ports.
Oh yeah, because you could play it handheld while it's charging now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Thank
actually
God.
fire.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, thank God.
The new feature, game chat. That's pretty cool. You know, for people who don't, you know, go on Discord or anything like that, they could just
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a cool idea. You know, it's cute.
Yeah.
We buying we buying the
Boy.
Switch camera, boys. We buying them.
I don't know.
No, that quality looks
Actually, not.
terrible. The only accessory I really cared about was the Pro controller. I don't know the other parts.
Yeah, the Pro controller is nice. That
Yeah,
is a nice
I'm gonna get it, but not day one.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm gonna
I'll get it if they do like
a.
a special like Mario design or Zelda design. I'll get it.
Yeah. Well, it's for us more specifically. I want to see the cases for my Switch.
Oh,
Buy
yeah.
the Sheikah Slate one. I wanna see the cases.
They do have this all-in-one package case that I low-key want because I have it for my
Yeah,
original
it's not
Switch.
right.
So I low-key might get that one.
Oh, cool.
So I could just take my Switch on the go, whether I go to
Yeah.
visit family or
Yeah.
stuff. I might
Yeah,
buy that.
yeah, sure. Yeah, like usually, like if I'm traveling, like I usually don't bring my dock. I usually just bring it handheld. So I'm curious to see like the different designs that they have for the Switch. So I might get like a Mario if they like really cook with the Mario Kart one. I look, you might get that one. I've always liked their cases. Like they're just so good.
But yeah, the back to the game chat. It's a cute idea. It's a cool idea. Only Nintendo can get away with something. I like a game chat being put as a new feature because they never done that. So yeah, it's a cute feature, and it's cool that you could share your screen and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, from the footage, it did look a little choppy, but okay,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
built in.
terrible.
So.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
It looked like, I don't know, it looked like it ran at like 10 FPS down there.
I mean, it's built in. But what else can we? What more can we ask for? Honestly, better resolution, sure. Like I said, maybe they'll up the resolution on down the line, but for now, get what we get.
Right.
All right, next game because Fiction really wants to say something about it. Hyrule
All right.
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. Can I go first before
All
you say what you're gonna say? Because I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You know what? I'll let you have the floor. I'm gonna say it out.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna give you.
Okay. So you know how they made Age of Calamity, right? And you know how they said it was gonna be, part of the story, and then it shifted. They better not pull no BS with this one, because I'm gonna be so pissed off. Because I like the idea, like you're playing as Zelda, like all that's cool. Like actually make the story make sense. Like for God's sake, please. That's what. Please, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like how they did that with Age of Calamity. I did not like it at all. That's why I didn't end up buying the game. When they first announced it, when they said like how it was, I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds good. I'm gonna buy it. And then I'm seeing more and more how they like shift the story, and it just I didn't rock with it. So I'm praying that they learned from the last game, and it's actually something that ties into Tears of the Kingdom. That's my opinion. Don't mess it up. For God's sake, please don't. But you can go ask someone.
You know what? I'm gonna let Ryan go. I'm gonna see what he has to say.
Scam? Nothing. I don't know. I don't like.
Hack and slash.
No, I do like hack and slash. I just don't like Hyrule Warriors type of games. If that makes sense.
Oh, really?
They're not my. Well, I can't say I don't like them. I never played it, but it's just doesn't. It never seemed like my type of.
So like the
game,
Warriors games, like Hyrule Warriors,
Yeah,
Fire Emblem
yeah,
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah.
Fair, fair, fair.
That's fair.
So I can't really say anything about it.
Me personally, I played Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. The gameplay aspect of it was fun. It was a fun game to play. The story was botched a bit, but I have more faith in this game. Maybe they learned from their past mistakes, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, we can't fuck this up because we did fuck up the last time." And it looks good the way you play as Zelda.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's gonna be during the time she's in the past. You know, with in Tears of the Kingdom,
Yeah.
you get the tears, and it shows like the cutscene of Zelda in the past. I think that's where the story's taking place. They're gonna show us what Zelda's been doing in the past.
Yeah.
And then everything that leads up to Tears of the Kingdom. That's where I think.
Yeah, if they keep like if the story makes sense and it's not like messed up, guaranteed I'd be buying this day one.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you though, I don't know what I was thinking. I saw Zelda, I'm like, dude, we're about to get like a whole just strictly Zelda game just from the past. But like I thought I'd kind of play like Breath of the Wild, you know,
Mhm.
or Tears of the Kingdom. I thought we were getting something like that. But I'm fine with this too, because I love like the warrior type games. Just make them good. So like I'm saying, like I'm kind of picky with them. Just make them good. So if they cook with this one, I will most likely buy it day one.
Yeah.
And it looks good. It looks good.
I saw the Koei Tecmo logo, so I'm like, okay, it's another Hyrule Warriors game, and it's gonna be based on Tears of the Kingdom, a prequel to it, obviously.
Mhm.
Because you know they also made the Attack on Titan games, so
You're right.
considering the fact
Yeah,
of
no.
the last one, I don't know how they're gonna do this one. Hopefully they don't botch it. I have faith in it though. Hopefully they learn from their past mistakes. Yeah.
Did you play the DLC from Age of Calamity?
That I didn't. I didn't play the DLC.
Oh,
But like I said, it was a fun playthrough.
I don't know.
But yeah, I have faith in this game.
Okay. Yeah, I need to see more. Like,
All right, Street Fighter Years 1 and 2 Fighters Edition. My boy Langston loves fighting games, so I'm gonna let him take the stage on this one. How you feeling about it, buddy?
dude, I was surprised. I'm not gonna buy it, but I am surprised. I'm like, they're putting Street Fighter 6 on the Switch, because Street Fighter 6 is, as of right now, it's one of the best looking fighting games. So that's why I'm like, I'm really, I don't think it tops Tekken 8, but I'm surprised that they're putting it on the Switch. And then I'm assuming that you get all the fighters with it. That's amazing, because they cook with the DLC fighters. So I'm happy for the Switch players. They're, you know, if they're just only playing Nintendo Switch, then they get to experience Street Fighter 6. I'm beyond happy for them. That's amazing. It actually took me by surprise too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hype. That's hype for the Switch only players.
Hey, you know what they can get now?
Hmm.
You know what? Okay, it's talking about Street Fighter and fighting games, and I have another game that's like, well, it's Capcom. They can put Tekken 8. That means, okay, since they put Street Fighter 6 on the Switch too, right? That means they can put Tekken 8 on the Switch. And this is like not a fighting game. I know it's not a fighting game. They can also put like Resident Evil 4, the remake, on the Switch as well.
I mean, they could. I mean, yeah, they could, but dude, Tekken 8, like, how do I say it? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's kind of like 50-50 for me. Just because of just how. But Street Fighter 6 is the same, just how good it looks. But like Tekken 8 is just, dude, Tekken 8's like almost like a movie, bro.
But the Switch's power is more powerful now, obviously, as you can see.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because I mean, yeah, I guess I'm 50-50 about Tekken 8. I mean, but they did put Street Fighter and Elden Ring in other games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm 50-50 about it. But yeah, no, RE4, any Resident Evil game in Kingdom Hearts, that would slap hard.
Kingdom Hearts.
That would slap hard.
Yeah, I think it's cool that Street Fighter 6 is coming to the Switch. It is it looks good for the Switch. No, I'm not expecting no crazy graphics, but it looks good. Looks good for what we got on the Switch. Even though I do have some gripes with Street Fighter, I do love the game. I do hate that some of the collabs they do waste potential on, like especially with the Spy Family collab. Like if you're gonna do this whole,
I would have to agree with you, bro.
if you're gonna do this whole thing where you make this anime, like this short anime with Chun-Li and you're fighting, you might as well have made her like your own character, her own character. She might as well have been a DLC character. Instead, they gave us a costume for Yor and Lloyd. But at that point, if you're gonna make if you're gonna spend a ton of your budget on making a little anime of Chun-Li and Yor fighting, just make Yor a character. I think that would have sold way more and they would have made more money from it.
Yeah, they could have put I forgot when I don't think they dropped, but yeah, they dropped in season 1. They low-key could have put you, if I'm honest with you, bro, they could have put Yor in the fighting pass.
Exactly.
So
Or just made her a standalone character, that's fine too.
Yeah, they could have done that and have you pay like a good, like, depending on which you get, like a good $5 or $10.
Same thing with
But
I think they had a Ninja Turtles collab. I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
I think they did, yeah.
They could have added some turtle.
I think they did, but I'm gonna be honest. When they drop collabs like that, because it's not an actual fighter, not a lot of people care about it. Like Yorin, when Chun-Li fought, a lot of people cared about that scene, but not the costumes and stuff. So they probably did. No, they actually did, but I didn't care for it because they're not fighters. Because Capcom mainly focuses on the actual DLC fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like they just throw that stuff on the side, which kind of sucks for like the left franchises like Ninja Turtles or Spy Family. And so I do have to agree, like they could have made Yor a fighter.
Yeah, they could have made her a fighter.
But I mean, like I said, just do them on the side, and their focus was on the DLC fighters. I think that was around the time. I think Bison dropped. I think. So like a lot of people were like more on that than But yeah, I agree. Put some more. I'm saying like put some more love into it.
Yeah.
Put
I
some
mean,
more
that's
love.
my only complaint about the game is that sometimes they waste potential with DLC and stuff.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like no one except me and you bought the costume for Yor. Or did you buy it?
Actually. Yeah, I have both. I have both outfits because I had currency for the game already.
Exactly.
If you get the fighter pass, they give you currency. So
yeah, so I don't think a lot of people cared about it, but it was. They could have given us Yor as a fighter and then put the costume in for free. They could have done that. They should have done that.
Yeah. They could even do a stage.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah. The thing is though, which is my nitpick with Street Fighter, I bought the $84 edition. I think that's like the Ultimate edition. You still have to buy the stage separately. So like if you buy the fighter pass, they'll give you tickets, but you can, if you want to, you can use that to buy one of the stages. So like, just take season 1 for example. You can basically get a free stage out of those 4 or 5 stages, but then the rest you have to pay for, unless you just grind out and get them in the game. But yeah, I think that's stupid. And Tekken did the same thing when Heihachi dropped. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's my only nitpick about Street Fighter. But other than that, I love the game. It's cool. And they did announce some amiibos with this game. Not gonna lie. They look good. They look cool. But again, I'm assuming inflation's playing a big part in this, and they are $30, and that to me is a little crazy.
Not a little. That's very crazy. Those things videos usually go for around like what, $12, right?
12, 15, 20 max.
12, 15. Yeah, I paid 15 for the Tears of the Kingdom one when it came out.
So that's most likely gonna drive me away from buying any of these. But they look cool. I'm not gonna deny that. They look cool.
They do.
They look good. But $30, I'm just like, I don't really need it that bad. As to opposed to like the actual game, you know?
Nah. I already put my money into the game.
Exactly. So
Yeah. That's all you-
Cyberpunk 2027 coming to the Switch. Let's let Ryan take the floor on this one, boys.
Oh, you know.
One, I'm excited. I'm stoked, and I am black. But besides that, that's a lame joke. I'm sorry. I'm corny. Okay, I'm corny. But I'm happy Cyberpunk 2077 is coming to the Switch because I love that game and I love it dearly. Like that game is like my favorite game. One of my favorite games of all time. I swear. And like the part that they're bringing to the Switch, so that like Switch players can play Cyberpunk, is awesome. It's great. But I do hope, my wish is that it runs at like at least 60 FPS. I don't expect it to run at like 120, like or 4K. Really, I don't expect it to like get that 4K mark. Maybe like 1440 maybe on like a TV, but that's about it.
Mhm.
And hopefully, hopefully it just runs smooth. And on top of that too, it's a long game, and hopefully them sticks don't drift. You know what I'm saying? better get that. We better get that Pro controller. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Seriously.
And yeah, hopefully the friends can keep up, and hopefully the game will still decent at least. Hopefully it's an enjoyable experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Anyway.
this is one of those games where the game key card comes in. This is obviously for sure going to be one of those games because it's, like Ryan said, a really big third-party game. So there's only so much they can put into that cartridge that you're gonna have to download the rest, which is where the key card comes in handy.
Alright.
So I never played Cyberpunk. I want to play it. I'm probably not gonna get it for the Switch though. I'm probably gonna get it for my PlayStation 5. But
Blasphemy.
but yeah, this is one of those instances where that key card is coming into play, so just be prepared for that if you do decide to get it physically. But it looks good for the Switch. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It looks nice. For
Yeah.
what the Switch can handle, looks good.
Yeah, no, same thing with like Ryan saying, because I played Cyberpunk. I actually beat it last year for the first time. That's great for the fans, and that DLC, Chef's Kiss, like they're in for a treat if they haven't played it yet. I just kind of like what Ryan's saying. I just hope it runs good. I'm probably not gonna get it for my Switch because I already have it on PlayStation. But yeah, no, that's amazing because Cyberpunk made one of the greatest comebacks in gaming history too. So I'm happy for them. It's such a good game.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
Cyberpunk
fine.
at launch, when it first launched, it was not
That game was amazing.
not the way it is today. So
It made one of the greatest comebacks.
yeah, it did. It really did.
And they're working on
I think
a
it
new one
was
right now.
the greatest comeback, honestly.
Yeah.
I couldn't name a greater comeback than Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, huh? Yeah, there's no game that really came back. That's hard as Cyberpunk. That's true. And they're making a new one. And they even made a whole anime about it.
Exactly. So
Just so you know it's good. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
play it.
yeah. And they're making a new game, so
looking good. It looks good. Looking
And
good
it-
on the Switch.
And the game is made by the same people that made the Witcher series. All right, people. Better play it. It's great.
I didn't play The Witcher.
I personally don't like The Witcher. That's just me though. I like futuristic gunplay, you know, FPS,
Sci-fi.
all that. Yeah, stuff like that. Play the game, play the DLC. You'll love it. Take my word for it. You'll love it. All right.
Yeah. All right, Hades 2.
Bro, I've been waiting, bro. I just the fact that we're getting something with Hades is good enough for me. Kind of like how I feel about seeing Hades is like how the Silk Song fans feel. Like seriously, like seriously, dude. The first Hades was so good. It's probably like top 5 of my favorite indie games of all time. Like it's in my top 5. It is so good. I need a release date. Like I need to play it. So I'm on that day one. I'm on that day one. I'm beyond excited for Hades 2. And it looks so good. They even dropped like demos like then and there, like on Steam and stuff. So and it looks good. I haven't watched like all of it, but it looks really good. So I'm beyond hype. Hades 1's a chef's kiss. It's so peak. It's peak. I glaze that game to death. It's so good. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Hades 2. What about you guys?
I've never played Hades. I heard
Yeah,
from Mason that it's good.
Yeah.
I heard from Mason it's good.
Yeah, change that.
I have nothing to say. Really, I don't. I haven't played the first one, so I have nothing to say.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you. I got nothing to say about it. I never played Hades, but it looks good. I might pick up Hades 1 just so I can be ready for Hades 2. It looks fire. It really does look fire. It looks fun. It really does. The art style is great. It runs smoothly on the Switch. It looks phenomenal for the Switch.
Okay.
And going to by what you said for Silk Song, we only got 6 seconds, not even 6 seconds of gameplay for that. But we did get a release date finally, which is this year.
2025.
Yep.
They said, I know people were happy.
Yep.
It's something. Like, dude, it's something.
Yeah, it's something. After how long they've been radio silent about that game, they finally.
That game, depending on how good it is, it's gonna be a contender for the end of the year. For game of the year. I haven't played Hollow Knight, but I know how good it is. I know how long people wanting Silk Song. So like, for them, like they're probably gonna cook hard. So like, I could see it being a contender.
Oh yeah, I can definitely.
As long as the game is good, obviously. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Balacho got nominated for Game of the Year, so.
Yeah. And I heard the game slaps.
Exactly. So yeah, I might check out Hades 1 just so I can be ready for Hades 2. Looking great on the Switch. Got nothing else to say about it.
Yeah.
But take Linkson's word for it that it's good.
Yeah, no, it's so good. It's like in my top 5 indie games.
All right, little funky situation we have here.
All right.
Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade packs.
That's all you get the one.
Look, with the PS4 to PS5, there was a lot of games that offered a PS5 upgrade. Some free, some paid. Max $10 upgrade. With the shit Nintendo's been pulling right now with the $80 games, I don't know how much of the upgrade pack is gonna be, but it looks like that the upgrade pack is not just gonna be like a Switch 2 upgrade. It's gonna be a Switch 2 upgrade plus more like content. So it's kind of like DLC, but it's really DLC. It is DLC, but it's a very small portion of DLC. Like with Kirby in the Forgotten Land, you get this Star Roads Crossing. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's it looks like a little mini DLC.
Exactly, and with
it doesn't like anything like too crazy.
Exactly, and with Mario Party Jamboree, you get Jamboree TV, which is just another game mode. And obviously, you get the Switch 2 resolution. Better optimized for the Switch 2 and the Jamboree DLC or Jamboree TV. What do you call it? The Jamboree TV game mode. There we go. Jesus, I blanked out. With Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, I think I'm gonna skip on the Breath of the Wild upgrade pack. There's really no need for it when you have Tears of the Kingdom. I think Tears of the Kingdom. Well, no, I wouldn't say that honestly. With the DLC and shit, it'll probably be worth it. But I think the main one, mainly for me, is the Tears of the Kingdom. I think that'd be a better like choice. But
Wait, you don't. Wait, I forgot. You don't. I forgot. I really forgot. Do you get anything with that?
I don't. That I don't think so. I think you just get like a better optimize for the Switch. It just looks crispier for the Switch, too.
Well, yeah, crispier ones.
The only thing you get like DLC on is like Mario Party and Kirby for right now. I think, unless I'm missing one.
I think it's a pay for. Is that? Well, no, I'm tripping. I think I'm tripping. But I think you have to. Don't you have to pay for the Kirby DLC and the Mario Jamboree?
Yeah, everything's paid. Yeah, they're all the upgrade packs are gonna be paid for.
Okay.
Look, I get that you're gonna add some mini DLC. If it's $20, I feel like you can get away with that. But it's like, you know, I don't know.
Shit, it could be 15 or 10. It could be $10 or $15. All I know, it could be 10 or 15.
Yeah, all I know. I'm just saying $20. Yeah. I think they could get away with that because you get a resolution and more like mini DLC. Oh, yeah. I think they're trying to make it so like the upgrade pack is worth your money, but like people can be more encouraged to upgrade and actually use and buy the upgrade pack. So yeah, hopefully it's just not too expensive, especially with the shit they're pulling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. Not a bad thing. The only bad thing that can come from it is the price.
What's the price?
Exactly.
I kind of to get my input about it.
Oh, hold on. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but let me say something one more time. They're also gonna have like, it's either you buy the upgrade pack if you already have the game, or you could just re-buy it again with the Switch 2 edition of the game. So they're gonna re-release Kirby in the Forgotten Land, the Switch 2 edition, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. I think they're gonna
I think they're doing that. I think they're doing that.
Depending on how much it is, you know, I say if you don't already own any of these games, just buy the Switch 2 edition. Depending on how much it is. If it's like if it's like $80, that'd be like $60 for the base game and then $20 for the DLC. That's fine. For the upgrade pack, that's fine. Because, you know, that's how much a normal game is right now with Mario Kart World and all that. So, I feel like that'd be good, but since I already own all of these games, I'm probably just gonna buy the upgrade packs, depending on how much it costs. I think for sure the main one I'm for sure gonna get is Mario Party. You guys gotta get Mario Party so we can play that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get Mario Kart when I get my Switch too, for sure. I'll probably get it this year. I know I said that last year. I'm gonna get it this year for sure.
You might as well buy the Switch 2 edition then at that point.
Yeah, I'll get the Switch 2 edition. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, for me personally, I don't care for it. It's just my opinion. I don't really care for the upgrade pack for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because I mean, you only get, you know, it just looks crispier, but you don't really get anything else. And honestly, I mean, yeah, it looks crispier, but I think those two games specifically looks fine already. So like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think Kirby's cool. Because I have to rebuy Kirby. I would definitely get Kirby, and then Mario Party. I'm just gonna buy the whole thing if I don't own the game yet. But yeah, that's my opinion.
Well, they're obviously playing a PlayStation here, but not much. Honestly, though, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, smart. It makes sense. Like, you know, you want to see these games, you know, perform better, look better, you know, crispy. Yeah. about. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And I hope they add this for more games later on down the line. The one of them that I want to see it for is for Princess Peach Showtime. I know a lot of people are mixed about that game. Some people loved it, some people hated it, some people are like it's alright. I personally loved the game. I thought it was a very charming game. Yeah, it's on the easier side, but it's a Peach game, so what are you gonna do? You know?
I didn't slap.
It
was
it
fire.
was a fun game for me. It was
Yeah,
very
the game
charming.
was
It was
fire.
it was cute. It was a cute game.
It came out in 2024, right?
Yeah, it came out a year ago.
Yeah, that was one of my that was in my top 10 games of the last year. The game was really good.
It was a good game.
That was in my
I-
top 10.
Me personally, I thought it was a good game. I thought it was charming.
I
That was
would-
cute.
I would have to agree.
So yeah, hopefully they add more upgrade packs to different, which I'm sure they will. There's no way. They're greedy. They want more money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it.
Alrighty, a nice little new IP for Nintendo. Drag and Drive. Does anyone want to take the floor on this one, or should I take the floor on this one?
I think.
I don't have too much of an opinion on that.
I should take the floor then.
Yeah, if you want.
You should.
This, I'm not gonna say it looks bad or anything, but this is gonna be like their ARMS situation with like the Switch 1. This is a new IP for them, and it's mainly used to show like the mouse like gimmick of the Joy-Cons. That's mainly what it's used for, to like show off the mouse and what it could do. So, because you can only play with the mouse, and you can move the Joy-Cons and just like do a slam dunk in that. So it's really just like a mouse con game. So not really much to say about it. It's just a new IP to show off a new gimmick, like they did with ARMS with the 2 Joy-Cons. Blah blah blah. You get to punch.
Mhm.
Not really much to say about it. You're in a wheelchair. You're playing basketball. Interesting concept. Interesting. Would I play it? Sure, I'll play it. I don't know if it's gonna be paid or not, but if it's paid, I might not try it out. Maybe not day one, but later on down the line, sure. But if it's free, I'll
Right.
definitely check it out.
Right.
It's not a game that I would pay for personally.
Yeah. I agree. I wouldn't pay for unlimited day one. It's not like I need this game, you know? And that's how I really feel about it. It's cool, looks fun. I wouldn't pay for it.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. It just like I just want to say it gives you kind of like the arms. It reminds you of arms a little bit. It's cool. Seems cool. Seems like a cool like a little party game, if anything. Like not a party game, but like online, play with your friends online type thing. Be a little competitive.
Yeah.
Agree.
Abuse of voice chat. Type of thing. But yeah, cool concept. Other than that,
Not much to say.
Yeah, no, not too much.
Really nothing much to say about this game. Except
No.
it's gonna be like their new ARMS. Alright. With Elden Ring coming to the Switch, I know we didn't talk about that, but let's quickly get that out of the way real quick. Elden Ring coming to the Switch. Very big deal. A lot of people loved Elden Ring. Won Game of the Year in 2023, I think. Was it 3 or 2?
yeah, it was 3. Was it 3? I don't remember.
Elden
I
Ring
think
came
it was
out in
2023.
Elden Ring came out in 2023.
Okay, so it was Game of the Year in 2023. Big game. Everyone loves that game. Everyone loves Bloodborne. And From Software decided, yo, since Sony ain't doing shit with this, Nintendo, you want this? Nintendo said yes. And now we have the Duskbloods. Anyone want to take this one away?
Ryan?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, this is cool. This is what another like an exclusive Souls game to the Switch. I mean, mind you, an exclusive to the Switch, just like Bloodborne to the PlayStation. This is great, but Souls players, Souls players are going to have to buy the Switch 2 just to play Duskbloods. I mean, which isn't bad. I mean, Nintendo's making their sales off of this technically. yeah, Nintendo's greedy asses. Yeah, they're about to make some bank off of this. Definitely, people are gonna want to play this. This looks interesting. I'm not a Souls like person. I personally don't enjoy Souls like games. It's just not my thing. But it's pretty cool. Let's call it Bloodborne 2. Why not?
Bloodborne 2.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm personally not a fan of Souls-like games. That could change. Maybe I'll check out this game and they can change my opinion on it. But I'm not really that type of Souls. I'm not really a Souls type of guy. But who knows? Maybe this one will change my mind. I know a lot of people loved the Bloodborne and they wanted a new Bloodborne. Sony wasn't doing anything with it, so they were like, "Yo, Nintendo, you want to make your own?" And they were like, "Hell yeah!" And now a lot of people are excited for this game. So, and I'm very happy for the people that are excited for this game. I'm just personally not a Souls.
Yeah.
This game could change my mind. I don't know.
I'm same here in the boat. Like, not a Souls player. Happy for them though. Happy for the fans.
Yeah. Same thing with Elden Ring. I'm happy with the fans getting that game to the Switch. They can play it on the go now. That game is going to require the key card, obviously, because it's a big ass game. Especially if they add the DLC with it. This game, I think it might use the key card since it's not really a first party. It's still a third party game, but exclusive to the Switch. I think it's still going to use the key card. They could prove me wrong, but for now, I'm happy for the people that got what they wanted. Happy for the people that love the Souls-like games and they love Bloodborne. They get a new game. I'm very happy for them. Me personally, I'm not a Soul. But like I said again, like a broken record, this game may change my mind.
It looks good. Happy for the Souls-like fans. I know people wanting Bloodborne for years. So yeah, Nintendo took a huge W with that one. Well, they took one overall with the Direct, but this was one of the bigger W's in the Direct.
Pokemon Legends Nintendo Switch 2 edition. It's coming to the Switch 1. We all knew that. Like
let me take that. Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys take the floor.
Yeah, let me take the floor with this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Most likely, Nintendo Switch 2 version, I am buying that instantly. Because when they showed it off, like, and how crisp it looks, like, yeah, you actually had me sold. Because I'm not gonna lie, Pokemon hasn't looked good since Let's Go Eevee and Arceus. Well, yeah, those are the only two best looking Pokemon games. The rest don't look the best.
Right.
So for them to have a Switch 1 and Switch 2 version, obviously I'm going to buy a Switch 2 version because I want the best experience when it comes to Pokemon. I want the best experience and I think this game has potential to be a good one. So I'm all for it. They've actually sold me on that. That actually surprised me that they're doing that. So yeah, I'm hyped. I'm actually even more excited than I was for the game originally.
What can I say? The game was great. The game was great on the Switch 2 version of this game. Dude, you're gonna get like 120 FPS Pokemon? Like, that's huge. It's pretty freaking huge. I'll be honest. It looked really crispy. Imagine playing this on a 4K TV with like a subwoofer. Come on. Looks way better than the Switch 1's version. The Switch 1's version was just like it reminded me of what Pokemon was it? It kind of reminded me of Pokemon Sword and a little bit of Violet as well. If that makes sense. Just a little bit. I mean like FPS wise and graphically wise, it wasn't looking the best on the Switch.
Yeah, they're like choppy.
Right.
They were. Oh no, especially probably that they were so choppy. Wasn't it funny? It was actually like laughable. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, it looks crispy. Looks good. I will be definitely picking it up, even though I barely play Pokemon anymore. I most likely will pick it up because we're going back to what Kalos, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you call it?
Kalos
Yeah,
region.
going back there and Mega Evolution. So yeah, I'm having a fun time with this game for sure.
Oh,
For sure.
Yeah, I would agree. The Switch 2 edition looks really crispy. It looks smooth, buttery smooth. Like I said before, if they have the audacity to charge me more for the Switch 2 edition, if I find one single stutter in that game, I'm gonna crash out. Because you had the audacity to charge me more, and there's still stutters. I promise you. If I find one single stutter, even if it was an accident, I'm crashing out.
mm-hmm.
But if you keep it like a $60 price tag, I'll let it slip. Hell, if you
Yeah,
if you make the
I think they're gonna charge 60. I think they're gonna charge 60.
Or 70.
if you
Sure.
okay, look, if you charge $60 for the Switch 1 version and 70 for the Switch 2,
I'm fine with that.
that's fine. I feel like that's fine.
I'll drop the 70. I'll drop the 70.
But if I find one single stutter, I'm losing it.
Oh yeah, no, for
But
sure.
it looks good from the trailers. It does look good. So I'm excited. Talked about it from the past direct that just happened. Looks good. It looks great. Alright. Final Fantasy Remake Integrate. Coming to the Switch, boys. How we feeling?
Good,
Alright,
great.
which one you want? That's one you want to take this one. Or you want me to take this one?
I can take this one.
Me? Alright. Wait, you would be me or you?
It's up to you. Do you
Hey.
want to take it?
You can take it.
Okay.
I can take.
I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake on my PlayStation. I pre-ordered it. I got the special edition. I haven't played Rebirth yet, but I have played the original Final Fantasy VII, so I know the story and all that. But I know the remake changed it a bit, so I still haven't played Rebirth. But no spoilers if you guys haven't played it either. I haven't played it yet. Where the fuck did Ryan go? Ryan?
You left?
Did he leave?
Oh, I'm so
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was grabbing
you're-
something.
Your camera turned off.
No, I didn't. I just flipped it. Okay.
Hey.
I'm next, right? I'm sorry.
No, I haven't finished.
Um,
I didn't know where you went.
No.
Sorry, let me finish real quick, and then I'll let you guys take the floor. Yeah, I loved Final Fantasy Remake on my PlayStation 4. Again, we're gonna sound like broken records, but it looks good on the Switch. It really does. Switch 2. It really does. Nintendo is pushing the Switch 2. Not Nintendo. The third-party developers are using the Switch 2 to their full extent of what they can, and it shows. It shows that they're really putting effort into the Switch ports of their games. Again, this game might be download only or physical. If it is physical, it's gonna do that keycard shit because it is big. So, yeah, but it looks good for what it is. It really does look good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, got nothing much to say about it. I don't know if I'll pick it up, but it looks good. Maybe
Yeah.
if it's on sale, who knows?
Yeah. Ryan, you want to take it or you want me to take it?
Yes. So I'll go. Okay.
Alright, yeah.
So Final Fantasy VII. This is great. The remake. It was good. It was so good. I got to finish it like a couple of months ago. It was really good. And I'm currently on Rebirth. I haven't touched that game in like a couple months. But besides the point, that's all besides the point. This looks good. Like as Swan was saying, they are using. It looks like they are using the Switch 2's potential to make these games like run and look really good. Yeah, and mind you, this is like a 30+ hour game. I mean, it's gonna have probably gonna have a little bit of hiccups here or there, but yeah. And honestly, I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Final Fantasy VII Remake is on the Xbox.
No,
No, it's not.
no.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, that's kind of big though, low key, because Final Fantasy VII's on PlayStation and like the Switch. I think it's on Steam too.
Yes,
Could be wrong.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
It's on Steam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's on those three. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Those three things. That's pretty good. I give Square Enix their credit. Really, I do. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm about to gloat in Xbox players' faces, even though I am one. Ha!
I can't with it.
Oh, loser. Get up and take the L.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no. Please no. Yeah, Final Fantasy, one of my favorite games of all time. Top 10, I love Final Fantasy 7. I love the Rebirth. I didn't play the original, I've only seen it on YouTube, so I know the story. I'm hyped for this. And I'm not gonna pick it up day one, but I'm gonna grab it on a sale. But I'm definitely playing on my Switch, so I'm excited to go back and replay the game. But it looks good, and I love Final Fantasy. So, but I love the other Final Fantasy games too that I've played. So, yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I think that's probably my favorite third party announcement that they announced. Definitely my favorite. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Looks good. Looks good. Gotta wait and see how the full game is when it releases.
Yeah.
All right, boys. One of the bigger announcements: Kirby Air Riders. How we feeling about that? Or do you want
want me to go
me to
first?
take the floor? It's up to you guys. You guys can take the floor if you want.
I'll go first only because I don't have too much to say about it, or like I don't have like a big opinion.
Floor's all yours.
I've never
Second.
played the. Yeah, what's up?
Sorry.
And I was saying I never played the original. I've only seen gameplay of it, but from what I've seen, it looks really good. So, like, I'm glad I get to experience it, for the first time, and that's sick. That's actually like I never thought they would ever put it on the Switch. So yeah, I'm excited to experience it the first time, and I'm definitely picking that day one, definitely. So yeah, never played the original.
Like Langston said, I saw I saw gameplay of Kirby Air Ride. And it looked pretty good. It looked pretty good for what it was. And it is so shocking that they're making the second game, Kirby Air Riders. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's like it's like 2 decades now since Kirby Air Ride came out on the GameCube. Yeah, and they're bringing it back. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Like Ryan said, I'm excited to play this game. I can't wait to play it. I'm gonna pick it up day one for sure. I never played Kirby Air Rider or Kirby's Air Ride, but I have seen gameplay on it. I wanted to own it for a while, but it's just, I think it's an expensive game, especially with like the retro game markets and the GameCube game market in general. It's like very expensive, so I just haven't bought it yet. But I do want to own it one day, and I do want to play for myself the original one. But for now, I get to focus on the sequel, the 20-year sequel in the making. So excited for that one. And with this game, I feel like they can make so many new sequels now. They can make a new F-Zero. They can make a new Mario Galaxy, please. They can make a new Mario Galaxy. They can make a new, what's an old game that hasn't had a game set, or like a, they can make a new Sega might do that. They could do a new Sonic Free Riders. I'd be happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm saying, it's just, there's more potential for more like new games, sequel games, for games that haven't been out for God knows how long.
Right.
So yeah, it's a very, very fun looking game. Very, very Mario Kart Kirby-ish. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to play it. Very, very hype when it was announced. Everyone thought it was Smash at first, but then after when Kirby's little jet boosters on a star appeared, I'm like, okay, so it's Kirby Air Riders. That's fucking sick. That is sick as hell.
Wait, wait, Sakurai's making a game too, right?
That is the game that he was making.
Yeah, I'm saying that's the game he's been working on.
Yeah.
Too, which is cool.
Yeah, that's the game he's been working on. They may give us Smash on the Switch too. Who knows? I don't know. We gotta wait and see.
Well, they might give us the upgraded version of it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
In reality, how are you gonna top Ultimate on? Because you have every single fighter plus DLC.
Right.
And they cut them with the DLC fighters. There's only actually there's only one I dislike.
Inman.
Yeah, other than that, I thought they were all good.
That's fair. That's fair.
And unless they want to bring back a classic like Melee.
Yeah,
Melee?
They could remake the old Smash games. They could put Smash
I get it.
64 and Melee into like one bundle and make it like a collection pack. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be
And
fire.
Brawl.
And Brawl. They could do all three of those in like a trilogy pack, the Smash trilogy pack. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I'd buy it. But yeah, this game Kirby Air Riders, I think opened up potential for like new sequel games for games that haven't been out how long.
hmm
But it looks fun. It really does. And I'm excited to play it. And we can all play it when the game comes out. And I'll have a little gaming session about it. And record some videos. Alright. A game that I'm kind of like upset about. Not the fact that it's a game. I'm just upset at the fact that you gotta pay. The Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I said this before, like last week. They're gonna add a game where like they show off the Switch 2 and its capabilities, like a Wii Sports and what they did with 1-2 Switch. I was right, except they're doing like a 1-2 Switch where you have to pay for it. This, I don't know how much it's gonna be. I don't even know if they revealed the price, but you're paying for a tech demo, honestly. That's really what it is. Unless they have some crazy game modes in here that we just don't know about yet. All I see right now is just a paid for tech demo. Honestly. That's my only gripe with it. I wish it was just like a bundled in game. So, because you know, it's legit, that's all it is. Right now all I see is it's just a playable tech demo. A paid for tech demo. That's all I see it for right now. Yeah, that's legit. My gripe with this game
Right.
is that it's paid for and it looks like a tech demo. Like I said, when it comes out, they could have some crazy game modes in it. Then yeah, then I'm sure it'll be worth it. But as of right now, I don't see it being.
Yeah. They should have done like the Wii U. You know, like the Wii U had the Nintendo World thing. And it was built in. That should have been, you know, kind of like that almost, in my opinion. So yeah, I would have to see more of it before I say like, hey, like I'm gonna try this out, you know. Yeah, that's really my opinion on it.
It's legit this should have been the Switch 2's Wii Sports.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one took the words from me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just get a playable tech demo. Unless, like I said, there's some crazy game modes that they're hiding from us right now. We'll have to wait and see. All I see right now is a paid for tech demo. That's all I see.
Right.
Alright, boys. The biggest announcement of this, well, there were two big announcements. Mario Kart World and then this one at the very end. A brand new Donkey Kong game. I've been saying that it's time for a new Donkey Kong game. I've been saying that, and I said I want it to be 3D. And boy, did they deliver. They delivered. It's like, with what they brought for the Switch 1 with the Donkey Kong Country Returns, we've had that game on the Wii, on the 3DS, and now the Switch. We didn't really need it that many times, to be honest with you. They could have just made a new Donkey Kong game. But they most likely released Donkey Kong Country because they were making this one, so they gave us a game to like as an appetizer for like the main course, the new Donkey Kong game. And
Yeah.
it's a 3D open world Donkey Kong game, and I could not be more happy about it. It's like a new Donkey Kong 64, if you will. Except this time you get to fucking destroy the terrain, you get to climb walls, you get to what else can you do? You get to go underground, punch more terrain underground, fucking throw rocks and shit. You get to pick it up, swirl them around. And honestly, I really like Donkey Kong's new redesign. I like it. I like the art style. I know a lot of people are like
Right.
put off about it, But me personally, I like it. I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so I'm gonna probably like everything they do except for pricing. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I've been waiting for a new Donkey Kong game. It was finally time. Tropical Freeze. I cannot wait for this game. This is gonna be a day one for sure, and it's close by too. It's a month after the Switch launches, so it's really get you banging on the chest, you know.
That's great. That's
That's good.
The music in this trailer also, it was bumping. That shit was immaculate. That was some good ass music.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Donkey Kong, Bonanza, right? Dude, it really gives you those like Mario Odyssey vibes, definitely. In my opinion, it does. It looks good. It looks good. It's like I never played. To be honest, I never played a Donkey Kong game before. And this one I might actually consider getting. I actually might consider. Actually, no, I will get it eventually. When I get the money, because kind of broke college student, you know, America. Anyway, but yeah, I will definitely get this game when I have the chance to pick it up. You know, play it. I'm pretty sure I will enjoy the fuck out of it, the mess out of it. Really. Yeah. Oh, and then I think Donkey Kong's design is from the Mario movie, right? Super Mario movie, right?
Yeah. You could tell it's inspired by the movie.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the design.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hyped for the game. Picking it up day one. It's basically like Ryan said, like Donkey Kong Odyssey. So I'm hyped, and I've been wanting to same with us. I've been wanting a new Donkey Kong game forever. So I'm definitely picking up day one, and it's in the summer too. So like I'm gonna be chilling and just playing that.
It's like
I can't wait.
It's like if Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild had a Donkey Kong kind of baby. That's
Yeah,
exactly. That's
exactly.
legit what it is.
Yeah.
But it looks
And
really
visually,
good.
it looks good. It looks Donkey Kong looks good. And visually, it looks
And
good.
I think you're gonna be able to change Donkey Kong's outfit because in the beginning he's wearing like these overalls, right? But at the end of the trailer where the rock slams on his head, you could see that he's not wearing like anything.
Right.
So I think you're gonna be able to change his outfits, which would
Yeah,
be
that's gonna be
sick.
fire.
Which would be
Yeah,
sick.
just like honestly, where
Exactly.
you can choose the outfits. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm like I said, just take my money.
yeah. Yeah.
Just take my money.
Anything else to
Yeah,
add?
that's all. No.
No. Alrighty.
Uh-uh.
Well, I want to say thank you guys for recording this video with me. Sorry it's so late, but we couldn't record it any other time.
Right.
But yeah, it's good that we got together and gave our honest thoughts about it. There's a lot of things I can't defend about Nintendo doing right now, price-wise. But there's a lot of things that I can give them credit for with the games that look good and some that don't look like they're worth paying for.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for sticking by me and recording this video, going up on the channel. So, thanks.
No problem.
Anything else you guys want to add to the viewers?
Nope.
Alright.
I just want to say bye and good night.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. There you go. You heard it from them. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video, which might be, who knows, probably Stick Fight or whatever game we decide to play.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Or a reaction video.
Or a reaction.
For that.
Yeah, that's true.
I have an idea. It's gonna be. I'm gonna say it right after this video.
All right, cool. There we go. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
Alright.
And yeah, peace.
Peace.